Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to the channel. Let's take a look and see what your energy looks like for the month of April. Keep in mind, this is not a one-on-one reading. This is a general reading. So you may have things that click very strongly and some things that don't. Hold on to the things that do click and let the rest slip by. It's all good. Your current energy is a Page of Wands, very curious, looking out over the wall, seeing what else is about it. And got Queen of Cups, High Priestess, and Six of Swords. So let's take a look at your past and see what's going on with you. Page of Wands, or Rods as this is a card of being curious, of not quite being satisfied with what you got. Let's take a look and see what else could be going on in the world and see if maybe we can find a better solution for the situation or for our lives, or just a happier place to be in general. So stepping back into the past, you had the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is somebody who comes on pretty fast, comes on pretty strong. He can be very, very charming. Maybe he feels things very deeply as well, but sometimes he burns out kind of fast. And so this is where you were before. You had some pretty rough water and you moved on to something firmer and more stable. And could that have been that king that you have, that knight I should say, that you have gone to? Did you leave a rough situation and move towards this knight that was more romantic, and now maybe you're thinking, maybe there's something a little bit different out there for me? Let's see, could there be? Well, the High Priestess says to follow your gut and your instinct, and to take a look at things and don't overthink them, and always go with the intellectual decision. Sometimes you have to follow your heart and your gut before you make a decision. And the future is the Queen of Cups. She's a lovely little soul. She's a nurturer, very compassionate, intuitive, empathetic, but a little warning, does absorb the emotions of other people sometimes. She can feel your emotions and get kind of wrapped up in them, and it can be a little overwhelming. So if this is you, be cautious with that, not to let other people's emotions put too much into your own soul, into your own energy field, and make it harder for you to make judgments on your own. And that can muddy up your own judgments. All right, let's see what the next level is going to bring you. And it's the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is always a good card to have. It's about thought and about logic, and then words and how we communicate. And with this in particular, it's about setting something into motion. So maybe it's the leaving that you did, you set it in motion, you met this person. And then King of Swords, he's logical, he's strategic, he's intellectual, he's decisive, and he's also kind of bossy. Yeah, the kings usually are. Do that to make the kingdom run. Go over there. Yeah, the kings can be a little bit on the bossy side. He can be strategic. He can also be a little bit of a game player. All right, keeping you up at night. Don't like how that looks or feels, do we? But it leads you to this. You've got 10 of Pentacles. That's the ultimate happy of home, family, all the earthly things, the monetary items that you need. Everything, you've got everything that you need, but you're still worried. There's something still here that's bothering you. And since it's touching this Page of Wands, this Page of Rods card about the curiosity, kind of wondering if maybe you might be thinking there's something better over on the other side of the fence, and you're thinking about that, and that's keeping you up at night. And again, being connected to the High Priestess, I would say to make a decision with your gut. All right, Death. We've got the Death card up here above the King of Swords. That's something is coming to an end. The death of the ego. It's the end of a cycle. It's not something to be terrified about. It's just the end of a cycle. Something is changing, and usually with change, better things come. Yeah. You're being called to something that's higher, something that is better, something that is more important and a better fit for you. So definitely being called to something that's better. That was the Judgment card, by the way. And this is the Emperor. This is being the boss. You are the boss. This is everything a father would be, everything that a Father Earth would do, the home, the maintaining everything. You have got the power to take care of all of that. And you've got it. You've got it all. 5 of Cups. There will be some grieving. There will be grief and sadness about what you're leaving behind. But you're leaving 2 things behind, and behind you are 3 things. So it will be a loss that is an improvement. Definitely be an improvement with wherever you're heading on that. All right, 7 of Swords. Lying, cheating, stealing, thieving card. This one, there's been some deception somewhere along the road, and you are aware of it. You are aware of the deception, and it's leading you into your Emperor phase. This is going to be the card that's going to make you change your mind and make that decision, and make the decision with this card, the leaving card. But it is definitely the end of a cycle, and I think that it's because of this lying, cheating, stealing that's been happening. All right, got a little extra card. 5 of Rods, and there's still some conflict going on with this. There's still some words being said, a little bit of arguing. Oh, look at that, you got 2 extras. There's just a lot of drama going on with that. And the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is telling you, feel the things, but don't get in too deeply to them. And the Magician, which is a brilliant way to finish, is you have everything you need to be able to move forward with whatever decision you make. All right, let's take a look at the energy on the bottom. I know it looks a little sad and a little dark. It is 4 of Swords. It comes after the 3 of Swords, which is a card of grief and loss and heartbreak. But the 4 of Swords is about healing and taking the time to rest. So during this, I'm going to say that your energy is in the resting phase. You've come out of the drama. There's still a little bit of conflict going on, but for the most part, you come out of it and you're into the resting and the healing side of it. That's where the Emperor comes in, and then the Page of Cups as well. And that Page of Cups again he's the dreamer, very sensitive. He's also like a teenager with his first love. So this may have been a love, but it may not have been one that had the ability to burn forever. It might have been one that just had enough fuel to last for a little while. All right, let's take a look at the cards and see what Spirit has to say. We'll go for an Oracle deck and pull a couple of those. Got more than a couple this time, which is good. Let's start here. Love, true feelings. So no, undoubtedly it was love. We're going to put this down here with the Knight of Cups. It was love, and there were true feelings there with it. Zoom in. The answer is there if you look closer. The answer is there if you look closer. And I'm going to put that one with the 5 of Cups. The answer is going to be there if you just look a little closer, because you still got those 3 cups back behind you. So zoom in and look a little bit closer. Slow and steady. Patience is the key. Don't rush anything. Take your time. Wear them down is what I just heard in my head. Wear them down. And that can be something in a battle where you just kind of slow and steady, hanging in there. All right, got one more for that. And it is protection. You are protected. This card especially is a card of protection. You've got the swords there. There's 2 of you. You've got the person getting the boat, navigating the boat. You are protected. You are not alone. You have got help with you. So keep in mind that Spirit is with you. You aren't alone in this. The decisions that you make, you will have help. You will have divine assistance. All right, let's pull another. Oh, wow, that was pretty fast. And this one is bloom. So take the time to bloom, to pay attention to what's going on around you, to put some of the negative stuff away and just be able to step forward and bloom into who you are. I feel like I should pull another couple of those. And dream about whatever it is that you need. And we're going to go over here to this. We had this Ace of Cups, didn't we? We had Ace of Cups somewhere. Page of Cups, right here, yes. Use the Dreamer card. So take some time and dream about what you may want. And the last one is the mystery. You don't know what's going to happen. None of us do, but that's where the magic is. The magic, the magician, and the mystery. So thanks so much for joining me today and for staying till the end, Scorpio. I do appreciate it. If anything resonated with you, please tell us about it in the comments. Love to see what your thoughts are, and if anything clicked for you. Also, don't be afraid to like, subscribe, and comment. You can share this with your friends as well if you like. And I will be here next week to check on you and see how things are going. So thanks again for watching. Bye.